Fish is on. Fish is on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is what we're talking about, boys and girls. Well, good morning, y'all. This is Randy of Father and Sons Fishing. It's time to wet some lines. Now, today is already not off to a good start because I was getting ready to leave, and then CJ called and basically talked my ear off for like half an hour. So a little bit late to getting out on the water, but that wouldn't have mattered anyway because I get to the bait and tackle store and I don't know what happened, but the guy who was supposed to open it was running behind, and so he was a little bit late getting in. But CJ has finally gotten off the phone and I've finally gotten my minnows. I'm here in the Outer Banks of North Carolina fishing the canals. Target species today, perch and crappie. Let's get started. Okay, here's my setup. I've got a ultra light action pole, 4-pound test line, a weighted bobber. About 2 feet below that, I have a small 1/64 ounce jig head, and I'm just going to put a live minnow on here. I'm going to hook it just under the dorsal fin, and we're going to throw it out there. Okay, you'll catch me something, little fella. Make us proud. And I forgot my rod holder, so I'm just going to place my rod on the bank, mostly on the bank, tip just over the edge. Drag is fairly loose, so if I were to hook onto something big, obviously number one, I'll run right over, but number two, I think I'll have my pole still. I just jinxed myself, didn't I? All right, I've got a kink in this line, so I'm going to retie. This is always the case with me. I am getting ready to get my second pole out on the water, and this bobber is under. So what do we got here? Fish is on. Fish is on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just getting started here. This feels like something decent. I'm gonna go decent crappie here on this one. And because I'm using really light gear, oh, he's coming right towards the pilings here. Yeah, it's a good crappie. Oh yeah. That is what we're talking about, boys and girls. Heck yeah, look at that guy. Oh yes. Hello, Mr. Crappie. Right in the corner of the mouth. I will take it. First fish of the day. Finally got that second line tied, and I'm gonna get this out here. We're gonna cast this a little further. That's money right there. And then we're gonna get the first pole back in the water. And then in theory, I've got a third pole here. If I can get that rigged up, I'm gonna get that out as well. And it's gonna be the same thing. I'm using 4-pound test line on all the poles. And I use jig heads rather than hooks, just because I feel like that kind of keeps the fish down a little bit more, rather than just having it sort of float or swim on the surface. And that's pretty much worked for me. So small jig heads it is. Unless they ain't biting, I'll obviously switch it up. Okay, third pole. Let's see if we can get you out there. As always, I'm going to check the line first for any kind of abrasions or kinks or anything like that. And if I need to retie, I'm going to retie now. But that one's pretty good. I don't feel anything at all. So we're going to just get this guy hooked up with a minnow and get him out there. What I've learned with this type of fishing is patience. And by that I mean, I want to see the bobber go under, and really go under for more than a second or so before I set the hook and reel in. And I found that by doing that, it increases my hookup ratio. Second bobber is under. This one went further out, so maybe that's where the location is now. Maybe that's where these fish have moved, a little bit deeper water. Let's see if he's on. Fish is on. Oh, I'm gonna grab my net here. Oh, he came off. Oh my God, he came off. That was probably my fault because I ran backwards to get the net. What a bonehead move. I basically let more slack into the line as I went back, and I probably need to make this drag a little tighter too. Okay. All right, well, bummer, because I felt that fish for just a few seconds, and that was a good one. That was a good one. So we're gonna get this guy back out further again. Same deal as before. Got some movement on this one over here now. So all of a sudden things are okay. Bobber under. Let's see if I can actually get a fish on land this time. He's on. Okay, thank God. Well, he's on, but I still have to land him because this feels like a good one. Lots of head shakes. This is a good one. Got lines crossed up. I feel like I'm lip ripper fishing 215 here with all my lines. He's staying down for sure. It's got me curious to see what it is. He's really staying down. Whoa. What is this? Is this a catfish? I think it's a catfish. Yep, it is. It's a good eater too, actually. Sorry, buddy. You can groan and make those noises all you want, but I am looking for some dinner, and you're gonna be perfect. Okay. Take care of this guy off camera. How did I not get that snagged? How did I not get that? I must have missed that tree branch hanging out over there by like a few centimeters. All right, that cast deserves a fish. I thought for sure that was going around the branches. Now, of course, that was because I'm good, not because I'm lucky. Okay, so I'm moving down here. I just had this other pole down the canal here that just went under right after I cast it out. So we are gonna see what's on here and move at least one more line down this way. Oh yeah, fish is on. This is gonna be a crappie, I think. Yep, a good one too. Good crappie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now this one's smaller than the last one, and I did not realize I had my measuring tape with me, but I do. So just for Don's purpose, we're gonna go measure this guy. But he's at least an inch, if not more, smaller than my last one. All right, let's see what we got here. And he is 11.5 inches. Which, Don, in my book, that is a keeper size crappie. So we're gonna take care of this guy off camera. Okay, I got a fish on this other pole, and I don't have my net, so I'm just gonna hope that it's a good sized crappie, but not mega big, and I can just kind of flip them up. He's on. He is on. Is he snagged on something? Oh, he's got me snagged, doesn't he? Oh, he's got me snagged on this branch over here. I can feel him though. Oh boy, what am I gonna do here? Man, this is too bad because it's, oh, I can't tell actually the size of him because he's got me snagged. Oh. Okay, he's off. I'm guessing this is a crappie. Yes, it is. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Look at that, folks. Crappie number 3. Crappie number 3. And he swallowed this pretty good. He was not going anywhere. All right. We'll measure him up for Don. I'm gonna guess 12 inches on this one. Okay. All right. He is. I was. Come on. I think I'm a little short, like by a couple centimeters short. Right, he is 11 and a half. Yeah, I guess 12. But hey, listen, 11 and a half size, 11 and a half inch crappie. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. All right, pal. Alright friends, I'm obviously back in the kitchen for the cook part of this video, but before we get to that, 2 quick things. Thing number 1, I haven't seen the footage yet, but I'm pretty sure I said channel catfish, or at least catfish, with that one fish, but it was actually a bullhead. Doesn't matter, they're just as good, and it's about to go in the fryer. Thing number 2 is I'm gonna do a special catch and cook inspired by my friend Don at Bucktails Outdoors. You've heard me talk about him many times on the channel before, and chances are if you follow my channel, you follow his. Well, Don is about to have surgery tomorrow. I'm sure by the time this is posted, this will be well after his surgery. But to wish him well, I want to cook these with a Don twist. And I'm going to show you what we're working with. So what we got here is a plate of goodness. And then I'm going to dip them in Frank's red hot sauce. And then they are going to be breaded with house archery. I love this. And then with a little Don twist, they're going to have some Tony Chachere's. That's one of Don's, that is Don's favorite seasoning. And then I'll probably make it into a sandwich, and that's where I'll join you again. But let me get these fried up, and I'll meet you. Ooh, a little close there. Okay, so let me get these fried up. I will say one thing. If you are new to cooking fish and you want to try some crappie, first of all, good for you, crappie are excellent, but thing number 2 is they are, in my opinion, kind of difficult to cook because they're very flaky fish and they fall apart real easily. So I'm just going to deep fry these and hopefully just plop them in, leave them in for a few minutes and take them out so they'll be nice and intact. We're all ready to go. We got 2 crappie fillets right there. We're going to top it off with some tomato and then some mayo chop. Now I know Don would have just used plain ketchup and he would have used a plain roll instead of a brioche roll, but we got to keep it a little fancy around here. Okay, and here we go, moment of truth. Let's see how this thing tastes. Sorry about my rude manners. I don't want to talk with my mouth full. That is delicious. For using hot sauce to dip it in, and also the Tony Chachere's, it's really not as spicy as you would think. In fact, Don probably would have added more Tony Chachere's in if he was cooking it himself. Well, let me wrap this video up so I can finish my lunch here. And let me just say, Don, good luck tomorrow. I'm going to be thinking about you and praying for you, brother. I know you're going to recover quickly and you're going to get back to making 30-minute videos in no time at all. So let me just wrap this up Don style. Peace.